are happy to present the newest innovation at Gyver Technologies. As you know, we are always looking for relevant ways to assist our clients in wireless connectivity. For instance, we continue to set the gold standard in not only having highly trained technicians armed with the most effective tools possible, but also providing the highest standard of a deliverable, a document that gives you a complete picture of your wireless network's health and a direction forward. And we've also developed a custom controller analysis tool that lets us securely look deep into your controller's configuration, and when paired with on-site findings, helps us to quickly identify settings to make your wireless rock. Also, in an industry first, we've developed a custom solution that allows us to test the true performance of your network. What we call YCAP can emulate dozens or even hundreds of clients on your wireless network using real-world traffic like Zoom, web browsing, or even very specific applications. We've even created custom software that allows us to run a series of automated tests against wireless devices. Now, primarily this is for testing robotic or IoT Wi-Fi devices, but using this, we can quickly test these to make sure that your product is going to work no matter what wireless environment it's used in. But all of these innovations have a flaw that we've wanted to address for a long time, and it comes down to this. How is your wireless doing right now? No, I mean right now as you're watching this video. See, nothing we've mentioned thus far gives us a view of what is going on with your wireless network in real time. Until now. Introducing Wyebot, powered by Gyver Networks. Now, a permanent or even temporary sensor is placed right in your environment and gives 24/7 visibility into your network. How? Well, the sensor is packed with technology that keeps up with your wireless networks. Housing 3 802.11ax capable radios, one is dedicated to connecting to your corporate network securely and performing tests. The other 2 radios have a different job. They lock onto the channels of your access points and report issues. 10 antennas packed inside this provide excellent sensitivity for clients and infrastructure issue. Connecting it to your network is a cinch using the simple gigabit port which supports 802.3AT PoE. The insane processing it takes to analyze your network is all handled by the powerful CPU in the unit. This means right out of the gate, your data never leaves the sensor. Only reporting gets sent to the cloud. The sensor can simply sit on a desk, be mounted to a wall, or easily clip into a ceiling tile grid. So what can we do with all this data? Well, let's take a look. Logging into the dashboard allows you to quickly assess the environment. Data can be grouped by the client, location, and then even the individual sensor. But notice here, we can click in on a location and have a summation of all of the events and networks seen by the collective hive. Access points seen, Wi-Fi clients, 2.4 versus 5 gigahertz distribution, networks seen, events and test results give a view of how the whole location is doing. Now notice if we click on access points, we can see all of the access points discovered at this location. But let's zoom in even a little closer into what an individual sensor sees and see the additional details. Now we are starting to see some exciting stuff. Notice how many of these revolve around wireless performance. But wait, notice several of these also provide wired performance. This means we can now compare wireless and wired performance. Is wireless the issue, or is it network related? Now you know. Let's click in on one of these. Here we have a video conference test where we can see what performance looks like when connecting to, say, Zoom And here you can see the MOS, or mean opinion score, graphed over time. And this is just one of many network tests we can perform. Now here in Network Test, we can use one of the 3 radios to perform automated and regular health checks of your wireless and wired environments. A starting template provides a suite of standard tests that helps us quickly see what is happening. From both the wired and wireless sides of the sensor, we can perform both basic and advanced testing. For instance, we can ping host, perform speed test web application speeds, and utilize a built-in link doctor that will test basic network services. Even more advanced testing allows for iPerf test, network discovery, DNS and DHCP performance, and as you saw before, even video conference assessments against WebEx, Zoom, Google Meet, Teams, and others, all running on whatever schedule you set. But now, reporting is nice, but what if you want to know about issues before your users even know about them? Well, a Gyver technician can use many aspects of this dashboard to catch downward trends. First, notice the widget called Issue Detail, where each critical, major, and minor issue is broken out. With a few clicks, we are provided with the problem, advanced details, and a resolution. Is a client device misbehaving? Is an access point configured incorrectly? Are there frequency issues? This will give us the answer. In addition, events are logged here, which gives you reference times of changes to an environment. Did an access point go offline? Was new interference added? All of that is tracked per sensor and per location. Now, to stay even more ahead of the game, each network test you create can also send automated notifications when thresholds are hit. These can be sent per sensor, location, or even per client. What about wireless issues that are not related to a network test? Well, don't worry. Alerts can also be created for things like channel utilization, too many clients, excessive retries, just to name a few. Using 2 of the radios in the sensor to listen and report on issues such as these required difficult and proprietary software before now. But now we have total visibility no matter what wireless solutions are being used. Whether used in an enterprise, the educational field, healthcare, or even a remote worker's house using consumer-grade equipment, we have this incredible level of detail. Now, for us here at Gyver, the API available using Wyebot is especially powerful. Easily integrated within a NOC, pretty much anything you can get through the web interface, you can get through an API call. This allows highly customized processes to kick off automatically as events happen in real time. So we've covered how this solution helps us before an issue with best practices, during an issue with real-time call to action. But now, what about after an event? How do we go back and figure out what happened? We classify that as forensics. Remember, we have 2 radios automatically tracking your corporate SSIDs and recording and analyzing what they hear and see. Now, this means 2 things. 1, we can click forensics and understand the types of devices connecting to your network. In fact, in almost every widget that shows clients or access points, you can click for these same details. Whether it's currently active, what channel it's operating on, what SSID it's connecting to, and what technologies it supports. Now, in addition to looking up a client, you can also look up an access point and get additional things such as SSID information and much more. The second way forensics comes into play is by using an optional USB drive. By utilizing this, we can have the 2 radios capture wireless data on a rolling 24-hour cycle. So if we get a call about something that didn't get reported on, we could download 5, 10 minutes, whatever worth of data we need from when it happened. Between controlled traffic and the encryption handshakes visible in this capture, a trained eye can get to the root of the issue quickly. And that is our goal, right? Get to the root issue fast. Now, clearly, there is some powerful information contained within this solution and dashboard. Now, some may look at this and feel it's simple enough for them to navigate and respond to the alerts themselves, to log into this and look. And we agree, there's a lot here that provides actionable items. However, no doubt you also know that wireless can get dicey and complex quickly. Why not allow the experts, Gyver Technologies, to take over watching and monitoring your network? Wireless is invisible and ever-changing, but what most fear about wireless, our wireless engineers love. Tearing apart a packet capture? No problem. Troubleshooting intermittent connectivity issues or interference? Bring it. In other words, let us do what we enjoy. Now, if you take that passion and couple it with these Wyebot sensors in your environment, your wireless network will be truly smart, fast, and secure.